Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk RGV. My name is Mike Singletary, your host. With me, as always, is my co-host Jerry Garza.
What's up, Mike?
Jerry, how's you doing? How you doing, Jerry?
Doing good, bro.
This is episode 110.
So what's on the agenda for today?
Man. Well, actually, we have a lot of local topics. There's a lot of things going on here in the valley, man.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you want to get into it real quick?
Yeah, man.
In Alamo, Grupo Frontera recorded a live music video at the Pulga de Alamo on yesterday.
I saw like little...
And they got they got a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
They drew a big crowd. And I mean, I hope it went okay. I was just able to get like little clips here and there.
I saw clips here and there of it also.
But they made like a stage for them, no?
I
Because
have
like
no
from,
idea they did or not.
from the clip that I saw, like they had a stage.
Yeah, they had a
lights and
stage.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't like show up to their like already pre-made little area where they dance and stuff.
Yeah.
Which was, I thought that's what they were gonna do. I thought they were just gonna show up and maybe like instead of the band that's usually there, like plop themselves down there. But no, they made like a big show.
Stage. I wonder if the stages is like a temporary stage or is like, you know what, we'll make you a stage and for a video and we'll just leave it there for you guys.
We'll see. Because it was that, right? They were shooting a video.
Yeah, they were shooting a video.
So, well, I'm anxious to see the video. I wonder if they got any of the personalities that go to be in the video.
Well, I guess we'll see the video. We're gonna have to wait to find out, huh?
How long does it take?
You think your camarada Bronco 956 is gonna be there? Because you like talking about that guy.
No, I don't think he is, man. He got banned from that pulga.
No.
So, and I don't know, man. He's.
You think we'll get one of those cross-dressing
the guy with the high heels?
Yeah, dudes that dance there coming out in the video?
Probably,
you
man.
think it's going to be that kind of
Pues
video?
Quedaron los old schoolers, yeah. Like El Caballito, the old guy, he's there, and what's her name? Stephanie, the other one.
Well, if they have those type of wheels-off personalities coming out in this video, then it's going to be kind of like that type of video, I would think.
Sí.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I mean, as it is, they're filming in the Pulga de Alamo.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen several of their videos, so, you know, maybe that's that type of video. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, they're. I commend them for sticking around, for staying here and coming back.
Yeah.
Because usually bands that like actually make it, they leave and they never come back.
Mm-hmm.
Pero, yeah, man, Bronco. I don't think Bronco will come out.
No.
Nah, for sure not. Yeah, because he was banned from that pulga, and then he's traveling. He's at flea markets like in Laredo. He's at flea markets in San Antonio. He's like traveling different flea markets.
He's
going on tour.
Yeah, he's on tour.
Yeah.
I guess.
So, yeah. I mean, I wish him success, man. But like, I don't know. He's been burning bridges for himself.
Yeah.
Like, there's videos of him like fighting and getting into arguments and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the fans that are kind of like coming at him wrong or whatever. Pero quién sabe. Grupo Frontera. I haven't been to the Pulga de Alamo in a long time. Have you gone?
Nah, man. I haven't been there in a while.
Like,
also.
for me, it's like
I think the last time I went was to tint my car.
To tint your car?
Yeah.
On the outside, not even in? Because the tinters are like outside, no?
Yeah.
In the parking lot?
Yeah, they're in the parking lot.
Like, you don't have to go in. Yeah, last time I went to go buy grass, and the same thing, I didn't go in. It was just like the vendors are on the outside.
Yeah.
So, and paint. I mean, I go get paint. Everything, I don't know.
Paint's expensive. You got to go to the Pulga for that.
You got to go to the Pulga. And everybody said, nah, Pulga's watered down. And like, dude, paint is paint. I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell everything's like falling down in there.
Hey, man, it's there. All right. So, June 1st is the start of the hurricane seasons, Jerry. So, DPS is urging Texans to prepare for 2025 hurricane season.
You know, like, did you see the Channel 5, like, hurricane preparedness special?
No.
So, like, Tim Smith came out and he was doing, like, a little, like, it's like, it was for 30 minutes. Like, so usually the news, in our local news is for an hour, right?
Right.
From 6 to 7. I think, well, Channel 5 at least it is. Well, for 30 minutes, and this one was a special of just like to be prepared for hurricanes, right? And like he talks about what you need to have, like batteries, and all the normal stuff that we've been hearing.
Flashlights,
Yeah,
like gallon of water per
since
person.
since I remember, right? Because obviously
It's
at least for us, we've
it's
been
engraved in our brain.
it's in our brain. It's engraved in our brains. We've been living here forever, right?
Right.
But one thing I didn't know that they were doing is like there's like a tool that you don't need electricity or anything to heat up. I mean, I know there's like charcoal and all that, but you could go outside and make like barbecue or whatever. But this is just like for indoors, right? And you put your sartén on top of it, right? And you start cooking food, right? And I don't know what it was. Like I didn't pay attention to that part, but it's like something that you just place on there and it heats up, and it heats up your pan and you start making food. So they were there with the Hidalgo County. I don't know who it was. Some Hidalgo County representative, right? And so it was him and Tim Smith.
The emergency management people.
Yeah, and they were making food, right? Well, the lady there was like she was making chicken, right? She's like, so I'm gonna make chicken tacos, right? And this is what you're gonna make, like, if like you don't want to, eat like canned food or whatever, because you still have this alternative, right? Especially if you have it in the refrigerator, like in a cooler, where you put stuff in ice and your food is still semi good, I guess, right? So she takes out the chicken and she puts it in there. She starts cooking it and she puts like tomatoes and all this stuff, and then she starts making tortillas. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess, right? Like it's a lot of like, and then like I was skeptical, right? But then I said she's putting everything together and making it into a taco, and then she serves it to Tim Smith and the other guy. Like I'm like, this actually looks really good, and I was telling my wife, this actually looks pretty good. And like he bites into it, he's like,
oh,
wow, this is really good. And like she puts like a slice of avocado on top of it and everything. I was like, oh my God. I was like,
she made it like all gourmet.
yeah, she did, dude. I was like, oh, I mean, I'm thinking over here, dude, like there's no air condition.
Right.
It's super freaking hot, right? Because this usually right after a hurricane hits, it's like damp, it's like humid,
muggy,
and you're like thinking, nah, man, I don't want to make nothing. Just give me a canned food or peanut butter jelly or whatever. I don't care, right?
Right.
And she's over here making gourmet meals, and then they're Tim Smith, and it was pretty good. And I told my wife, I might try that, if it gets like way into the day, and I don't want to eat peanut butter jelly or Vienna sausages or whatever canned food we have there.
Right.
I might try that. But yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. Like seeing that, like I've seen like several specials of that. I don't think I've ever seen them actually make food because they have like a little tool that heats up the pan and start making food.
Is it like a chemical reaction or what?
I don't know. I'm like I said,
like
I wasn't paying attention to that part at all.
The soldiers have like the MREs, and they have like a little pouch, and then you add water, and it becomes like hot.
No, like the sartén, like maybe you're like there's something that, but like it was, I don't know what it was, but she just puts the pan on top of it, and it was heating up the pan like if it was just like an electric stove heats up the pan. It was something like that, but it's like it doesn't use like power.
Ah, okay.
So
yeah, because they sell the little, I don't know, the little pastillitas that también they have like a little kerosene type thing. You light it. Pero, yeah, look for alternatives, man, because if we lose power, it'll be like. Well, actually, there have been power outages recently.
So the last time the hurricane hit, what was it, in 2021?
Yeah.
Right?
Something like that.
Yeah, when we really did. I mean, we didn't get directly hit, but we got hit. Still pretty good.
Yeah, we got hit.
I lost. I mean, where I was at in McCann, I lost power for pretty much
the whole day.
But I got it back.
Yeah.
Towards like, yeah.
The HEB.
The night into the day type of deal, and I didn't get it back till like probably like 1, 2 in the afternoon.
Right. Did you see the storms up in Austin?
Pretty bad.
With the hail and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So one of the HEBs lost power for 12 hours. And they had to throw away all their food.
Sucks.
With carts and carts and carts all lined up with food. They're just throwing it away.
Ni modo. They should have had a generator.
We'll see. I don't think any other grocery stores have a generator. Do they?
You would think they would have some type of backup plan.
We'll see. Ice or something?
Yeah, because that's a lot of money wasted right there.
Yeah, because they have to throw it out. They can't give it away. Yeah. Okay, Jerry. Hablando de hurricane season, FEMA's in the valley. 4 valley locations. I mean, in all 4 counties, it said disaster recovery centers. So because of that rain, the flooding that happened, so they're doing like disaster recovery. All the things got approved and they're out there. So they're in McAllen, Far, West Laco, and San Benito. FEMA.
Hey, man, I mean, FEMA's been in the news because, like,
They're getting defunded on all stuff or what?
no, I mean, have you, like, I think North Carolina or South Carolina, I don't know what Carolina, was not going to get, like, FEMA funding because, like, they're anti-Trump or something like that.
Oh, I got it political.
Yeah, it was getting political, but you know how Abbott's, like, always kissing his so, like, Trump's, like, always going to send us FEMA funding. In a way that, I mean, we live in Texas has all these natural disasters going against us. We got tornadoes, we got hurricanes,
storms.
you got storm, like these time of big time flooded storms that flood our freaking the
Texas
valley.
even had like sandstorms, no? Didn't we have like
We
sandstorms from
get
Reynosa?
from like, yeah, dude. So like I'm like thinking like in a way that's good that like Abbott's like that because I mean we would not be getting like FEMA
To see. So they're handling
funding over here.
They're handling losses not covered by your insurance. So go out there, look for the sites. Don't count on
What
us
do we
for
pay insurance for if they don't cover it?
Dude, that's
These insurance companies get away with like
typical insurance, man.
the worst things, man. Like
To collect, they're there every month.
volada,
to
bro.
collect, boom, boom, deducted from your account.
Yeah.
Deducted.
but when it comes to like actually like, hey man, like
Filing a
I'm
claim.
actually gonna need you. Well, I don't know. We go ahead and cover all that.
Filing a claim, do these forms, do this form, this form, this form, handle this. No, this not covered. Así se ponen, dude. That's the nature of the beast. And then insurance is mandatory, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like you buy a car, mandatory
You have to
insurance.
get insurance.
You buy a house, mandatory insurance. Chantaje. Ah. And that's all I got for local topics, Jerry.
You know, there's speaking of that, and now that you talk about local topics,
Mm-hmm.
like there's a Reddit
For the valley?
for the valley. Yes,
Oh, wow.
Rio Grande Valley. There's a little subreddit or little thing for. You know, it's so funny how like sometimes I read into I read some of the stuff, and it's like sad sometimes where people don't. We talk about the valley, right? And I always tell you, hey, bro, but nobody wants to hear about San Benito or no offense, San Benito, but you know, like some like some random things.
I talk about Alamondana.
Yeah,
a lot,
like,
and
no-
then you're like,
some random, just some random. Oh, dude, there's like a car flipped over in you
In
know
Elsa.
In Elsa, like nobody cares, right? I always tell you this, but when I do tell you, like, hey, man, like let's talk about like the big events or stuff like that. That's you know that Reddit, like you could post stuff like that. What's going on around the valley, right? What's going on in the. I read somebody posted, I think it was like a couple of days ago, saying, "I'm 19 years old and I'm getting tired of the valley. There's nothing to do here, right?" And I started laughing. I'm like, "Well, what the hell do you want to do at 19 years old at the valley, right? Like, what is it that you like?" So some guy replied, like, "Well, what do you like doing? Because if you want to, you could go to the island. You could go fishing. If you want to, there's so many like bird watching sanctuaries around here."
fishing and hunting.
Yeah, and he goes, "Yeah, you could go hunting." He goes, "If you want to, there's like a lot of places where you could go, the museum."
Yeah.
Like he was naming,
We have a beach. You can go
like
jet ski.
Yeah, the beach obviously that goes along with the fishing stuff. Like we have water,
See.
So like he's naming all these things, and some guy goes, and the guy replies, "Bird watching? What the f?" Like I'm like, okay, dude. So what do you want to do? Like say what? Hey, I want to do this, and we'll figure it out. Like
He wants to
there's
go-
stuff here to do,
He
right?
wants to go mountain
And
climbing.
and what's funny is like, and I guess I might go in a little bit of a rant here because I'm like gonna like back up the valley here because I see this stuff on Reddit all the time, right?
yeah.
They're like, there's nothing to do in the valley. I left the valley because there's nothing to do here. I left the valley because it's so boring, or this, that, or the other. Or like the one that I heard about. I think I told you, or I don't know, or my brother said it the other day, because when he came to visit, where he's like, people were driving all on bad, right? They're only in the valley they drive like this. Like, no, bro. Like I see my algorithm on Facebook. Not only in the valley do they drive like D-heads, dude. There's like a lot of people all around the nation
Yeah.
that drive like crap. So it's not like only in the valley thing. So like going back to where like there's nothing to do here. There's actually legitimately a lot of stuff to do here. You just have to find it.
Or have
Like,
money.
Yeah, or have money. But for the most part, like you could find places to do stuff.
We'll see.
There if you like if you want to go to a skate park that's free, like and I'm saying it because he's 19, right? So he might like want to go skateboarding or whatever.
Sí.
They have that in McAllen. They have that in San Juan, right?
Yeah.
If you want to go to like axe throwing stuff, they have that here. If you want to go play Top Golf, we got Top
Like,
Golf.
it probably just doesn't have any
Bowling, yeah. I mean, all of this stuff costs money. That's everywhere.
Sí.
You know what I mean? And we have places also to go, like,
No,
you know,
like I probably
nature,
just-
like nature reserves. Like I know, my brother-in-law goes to all these nature things and walks and stuff, all that
the
stuff.
hiking, biking.
Yeah,
trail,
all
you
that
know?
biking, all that stuff. He loves doing all that stuff. We have that stuff here too.
See?
Get a bike and go do all that.
The guy just doesn't have any friends, dude. That's the problem.
Well, the guy goes, well, that means he goes, it's so boring. He goes, no, bro, you're the one who's boring because you can't find these places.
Or he doesn't want to go.
Yeah, So by when people say I'm leaving the valley because there's nothing here, basically what you're saying is like, I don't want to be here. I'm gonna want to just find it readily available because you might have to search just a little bit more to find it in the valley because it's just like not advertised. Come over here to our nature reserve or to our biking, trail or, stuff like that. Because we got all that stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I would think of was maybe like mountain climbing and stuff. But
We don't have
just-
mountains,
Just
man.
go to what, West Texas?
Yeah,
Climb a
we
mountain.
have that in
come back?
Texas. Yeah,
There's like even like some sort of mountain in Austin or in
I'm not too sure, about mountain climbing, but I know West Texas obviously has it. But for the
Sí.
most part, we pretty
go
much
and come back.
Yeah, we
It's que no tiene friends, el guy. That's the problem, man.
and I see that a lot on this Reddit. When people post on Reddit, I see that a lot because like I said, I follow the RGV on there. Like people post about, hey, like somebody shot my cat. Like that came out on the news that some city worker from I don't know what, I think it was Brownsville, shot the neighbor's cat with a shotgun or whatever, and the guy posted it on Reddit and everything. And then I saw it on the news the next day. I'm like, it's like stuff is there, like all types of stuff is there.
Yeah.
So like that's the one that I constantly see on Reddit that always like kind of like bugs me. Like, there's nothing to do here. No, there's stuff to do
There's
here.
stuff to do. Just haven't found the people to do it with, or
Yeah.
or you don't. I don't know. Estás amargado. You don't want to do
Yeah,
anything.
like just say you don't want to be in the valley because you don't want to be in the valley because
Pues
you don't like it or you don't like the way of life or you don't like whatever the weather. I know people don't like to be in Texas in general because of the weather or whatever.
Yeah, the heat, the 90% heat.
But for the most part, the valley. I mean, we
like
got stuff now.
It's the Magic Valley, man.
We got stuff now. So I don't understand that logic from people when I see that. Like, just find it.
Pues sí.
We got the malls, we got the outlets, we got everything.
It's true, man.
There's nothing different, maybe other than like the only thing that we have that people, we might not really have is like some like iconic landmark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people come and visit the valley for this iconic landmark. The only thing people come and visit for is for the beach, right? That's it, like South Padre Island,
Yeah.
and that's pretty cool.
I mean, you want to really see a place that has nothing? Go to Nebraska.
Yeah.
That place
I mean, sorry, Nebraska people, if you're listening. But
has nothing. Just roads. I could be on the road for like an hour before I see another car in Nebraska.
yeah. No, but here we have stuff.
Yeah, man. And plus, like, seasonal también. I mean, like, during Halloween, salen las haunted houses.
Yeah, we got that stuff too.
During
We got
Christmas, salen, like, you can go to Hidalgo and do the little
the light show.
Festival of Lights. Or you can go to McAllen. They have the North Pole.
Bro,
and,
and
the
not only
parade.
that, the cities in the valley, within the valley,
They've stepped it up.
they've stepped it up. They're actively doing events
Yeah.
monthly.
100%.
And now they're competing with each other
Right.
of like, I want to do an event just like that, but mine's going to be better.
Yeah, man. Now, yeah, you're right. They're competing. They're like, okay, I can either go to the Hub Fest or I can go to this other
Yes.
one or I can, like,
So, and they know this, so these event planners try not to do it in the same time,
Sí.
just to get as much money and people
Sí.
coming in as possible.
yeah.
So, like, there's events. We got all that stuff. We got. I mean, I don't want to like brag or anything, like, or make it seem like he's big time, but we got Mario Lopez coming here every year with some Dallas Cowboys that, some scrub Dallas Cowboy player that nobody wants.
They roll him out.
They roll him out of here, and hey, look, there's old ass freaking Emmett Smith. ain't 19 years old.
70-year-old Dallas Cowboy.
Some guy who, I'm obviously a Cowboys fan, but I'm just saying, like, they never get like the Dak Prescott, you know what I mean? We got CeeDee Lamb. It's just always some reserve Cowboy player that you might know about if you're a big time fan, and you might not. Like, who's that guy?
All those concerts they're like old bands. AC/DC's coming down. Like, dude, AC/DC is like 150 years old, man.
But we get them though.
But we get them.
We get them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We can't say we. Yeah, we get them. And we get wrestling down here too, man.
We get wrestling. We get man. We get wrestling down here too,
man.
So we got all the stuff. It's just
plus we got a shout out because we're like, didn't they say that we're like some of the best wrestling fans?
AEW. I know they had one of their tapings here, and they said that they wanted to bring another taping here because we had pretty good fans.
See, yeah, we get into it, man.
All Rant over.
Rant over. Okay. That one, Jerry. What time is it? Phil Robertson dies, Jerry? Phil Robertson of the Duck Dynasties?
Vaxxed?
Huh?
Sorry. It's like one of those things I'm like on the internet so much. Like when a celebrity dies, somebody always puts vaxxed.
Vaxxed.
Like he died. Was he vaccinated?
Oh, no, he was 78 years old.
Well, I know, but
And had Alzheimer's.
Obviously.
Obviously. Vaxxed. That's... Oh, well. Puro political, eh? Once you start saying vaccinated.
Yeah.
Pero ni mos. It came to that. Yeah, so they're going to have a new revival series. Duck Dynasty is.
Honestly, I probably won't watch it. I didn't even watch it the first time around, so.
I like watching it, though. It's a pretty good show.
I didn't understand anything they were saying.
Yeah, because they have like
Cajun accent was really thick.
Yeah, it's Louisiana. Louisiana drawl.
I didn't really care for them.
No? I like the show. They're kind of dumb. They played, I don't know if they really are, but they played like the country bumpkin type of...
I'll tell Mike to watch like a really awesome movie. He won't watch it, but he'll watch freaking Duck Dynasty. Tell me that ain't brain rot right there.
100% recommend Duck Dynasty. Watch the whole series first, and then the revival's going to start on Monday, June 1st. Sunday, June 1st. On A&E.
No. Easy pass.
But that movie that you told me to watch, I saw 30 minutes of it.
So there you go, man. See,
Havoc.
This is why our podcast has very little views on Instagrams. We need views, Mike.
No.
And this is not working.
Oh, the movie you recommended, I didn't like it, man. It's kind of dumb.
Again, it's a movie. And you just put a movie that says that's kind of dumb right next to Duck Dynasty, which you say is awesome.
100%.
Nah, man. I ain't having all that.
You watch Duck Dynasty. Pero that Havoc movie had too much CGI, man. And then, like, the robbers, they have light up masks.
I mean, you got to watch movies to understand movies, no? When was it, like I told you, when was the last time you actually sat down and watched a legitimate movie? I told you Havoc because it had chingos of action. So there was no way in hell.
I didn't believe, like, cops shooting, like, at them running away. I don't think cops do that.
Do you watch body cam videos?
Well,
obviously not. Oh my God, Mike, come on.
They're driving on the expressway. They don't drive on the expressway shooting.
This is my last episode doing this because this guy no mas no.
Don't watch Havoc. Watch Duck Dynasty.
Nah.
And yeah, Duck Dynasty. Inside the NBA, they're making a transition to ESPN. Are they going to keep all the same people?
Yeah.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody already signed up on board and everything?
Everybody's going to be back.
That's
it's
good.
It's going to be, it's still going to be.
Because the farewell, like, Shaq was crying and
it's
stuff.
going to be like still like a Turner product, but
Not
it's
really.
going to be aired on ESPN and all that stuff. Because, I mean, these guys
It was
are
a good show. I mean, a lot of their little clips would go viral online.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq being thrown into a Christmas tree.
Yeah, which happens now
And
every
like
year.
all the sonsadas between him and Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah. I mean, I'm glad it's going to stay because, I mean, don't really talk basketball as much as they do, but just the
No, they don't.
the back and forth that they have with each other is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. So why were they like all sentimental and crying? If they're
Because they
just
thought that they were not going to come back.
Oh, is that why?
There was a time that because Turner didn't win the rights to show NBA games.
Oh, really?
So Turner, which is TNT, TBS, they show NBA games. They lost out to, I don't know if it was an NBC. I think it was like Amazon.
Oh.
They lost out, I think, to Amazon because NBC was still going to show games regardless, but they lost out to somebody else. So they didn't bid enough money. So they thought, oh, so we lost, so the show's done, because Turner's been showing NBA games for years, for like 20 plus, 30 plus years.
Turner.
So it's one of those things that they lost out. They thought they were going to do it, no, but they had found a deal to keep on the show going, but put it on a different network.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good that everybody signed up and everybody's on board.
Yeah, because I don't know how many times I've already read that Barkley's going to retire and Shaq wants to leave. And
Pero ya tan viejitos, but like what they're doing is just they're just sitting down and talking.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything.
no, and not only that, dude, with the NBC part, with NBC getting the NBA back, they brought back Michael Jordan as being a special correspondent
Oh, really?
to certain, so for certain shows and certain games,
Sally Jordan?
Jordan's going to be a special correspondent. So he's going to
Wow.
be giving, yeah.
Wow.
So not only, you're going to get the greatest player of all time talking basketball.
That's good, man.
So, and NBC bringing in Jordan was,
Why hasn't that ever happened in the past? They couldn't afford him or what?
I don't think it's that. I don't think maybe it
Jordan-
wasn't right for him.
He just didn't want to do it at the time?
Oh yeah, maybe he just didn't want to do it. No, I don't know, really. Did anybody really approach him?
That's true. I'm pretty sure they did, man.
I mean, if they did, maybe it was just right for him because
He's arguably the greatest
Yeah.
player in the world.
I would like to hear what he has to say
Yeah, dude. For real.
for certain players. So yeah, that's awesome for the new season that's coming up.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good. All right, Jerry, I got this. I'm going to breeze through this real quickly because it's June and Father's Day's coming up. So I have the top 5 Father's Day gifts on Amazon. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, or top 5 gifts under $100. Number 5, a Meridian beard trimmer. Beard trimmer. So for your beard. Ti no te sale la beard, so
Mm-mm.
you don't have to worry about that. Number 4, a Yeti day trip lunch bag. Good,
Alright.
good. Number 3, a TileMate Bluetooth tracker keychain for your keys.
Oh man, they want to keep a track of you now.
So yeah.
Or if you lost your
That's
keys.
like top secret, right?
If you lost your keys.
Yeah, they're trying to. Hey, dude, you know what? That is like a double-edged sword, man. It's good because you'll lose your keys and you'll find your keys, but like your wife and them will keep a track on you.
¿Dónde está? A ver.
Está. Chécale el tracker.
Mira, ahí está. Con la Sancha.
Oh. Number 2, a DeWalt 20-volt cordless drill.
Yeah, standard.
Standard. And the number 1 is a Carhartt canvas mesh back cap.
Cap? I thought
Yeah.
they were going to start saying with a jacket, but okay.
No, jacket. It's under $100.
Oh, it's under $100.
So,
If
the caps-
maybe if I went on sale.
caps
okay.
don't come off $40, no?
Yeah.
$50. So those are the top 5, man. There's more, but I just kept it at 5. And I
Sounds
kept
good.
all the Legos out of it because I know you don't like Legos.
Yeah. Some people don't like Legos.
See, there's like an El Lego astronaut that was in the list, pero lo quité. So the top 5. Happy Father's Day. All right, Jerry, you want to go to the snack?
Go for it, man.
Let's go to the snack. Today you have the snack, man.
Yeah. Donated by my brother
Brought
Anthony.
to us by Anthony, your brother, El Delta Sniper,
It's called Gorilla Mind. You want to put that on the camera?
Gorilla Mind.
It's like a energy drink.
Ay, eso, mira, la brain. Focus. It's focusing on your face, Jerry.
So I'm guessing it's an energy drink. It says mango peach. So we're gonna go ahead and
Mango peach.
has 10 calories, Mike.
Órale.
So it's like
So energy drink, it'll
energy
keep you
drink.
awake.
It'll keep you awake.
I went to the Circle K, man, and there's like 2 fridges full of these things now, man. Where before it was just the only energy drink
Smells like mango.
was big time mango.
Man, it's strong when I drink it.
Ooh. Yeah, it is.
It has a little bit of an aftertaste because it does have 10 calories.
Strong mango flavor.
Yeah.
Mango and what? Peach? No, I don't think. Well, yeah, it does have an aftertaste.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Gorilla Mine Mango Peach. It says here it has unmatched energy, Mike. Amplified focus. You need this to watch movies. Enhance concentration. You really need this.
Yeah.
Increase productivity. You when you're working. Elevated mental clarity. No sugar or artificial colors.
I feel the clarity.
Well, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Does he drink these to start the day?
I think he drinks these to study.
To study and stay awake.
Yeah.
Back in my day, all we had was coffee.
2 thumbs up. It was pretty good. It's just it's really strong when you first taste it, but after a while, I guess you get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave it 2 thumbs up too. That's good. Gorilla what?
Gorilla
Brain.
Mind.
Gorilla Mine.
It's an interesting can too.
I know.
A pink can with a black top.
Yeah, I like the decal on it.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Jerry. That's the end of our episode, man. Anything you want to shoehorn in the last minute?
Oh well, I saw Mission Impossible.
Oh, the last one.
The
supposedly?
last one, The Final Reckoning. Probably the best movie I've seen this year.
Oh, see?
Yeah. Really good, edge of your seat movie. You got to watch it if you haven't seen it already.
I heard one of the critics give it a bad review.
Those critics are stupid.
They were saying they were trying too hard.
I don't understand where they're coming from. I was afraid of that because I did see that review, and when I saw it, I was like, "What the hell were they thinking?" But I wasn't the only one saying that. When I was online, a lot of people were going to that critic and saying, "What did you watch?
What movie did you watch?"
Yeah, what movie were you watching? Because that movie was really, really good.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say it's the best movie in the franchise. I still think the one before that, Dead Reckoning, might have been better. But just by a little bit. Like, if somebody told me Final Reckoning is better than Dead Reckoning, I'll agree with you. Or you told me that's the best movie you've seen out of all the Mission Impossibles, I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
But right before we finish the episode, I'm watching all the Mission Impossibles, right? Right now, I'm on part 3. Like, I already seen all of them, right? But I'm rewatching them.
Yeah.
It's so weird to see these movies and like the last 2, the world was literally gonna end, right? Like if he doesn't do this,
Right.
And then this one, and these first 2 or 3 is just like there's a bad guy, you just gotta stop him from doing something bad. Like the weight of the world is not on Ethan Hunt's back. Like this one is like it's so wild to see how they're just progressively getting more and more like the plot is just way more weighty and I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like there's more on the line now than it was in the earlier movies.
Tom Cruise was in the premiere here in Austin, no? Or in Dallas? Where was he?
I have no idea. All I know is that I saw him passing by a guy eating popcorn and he finished his bucket and he's like, "Oh, you finished your popcorn already?"
He called him out.
I think I was like, "Oh." Dude, I saw the freaking a quote. If Tom Cruise told me this, I would have just jumped off a building. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Yeah.
I told my wife because she likes eating popcorn a lot. She goes, "Well, would you done it? Who told you that?" She goes, "I would have been so embarrassed."
No, and then the camera pans down. To
There's nothing in there. Just an empty bucket.
Just an empty bucket, the crumbs. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, people saying that they were... Como? He grabbed some popcorn and he was eating it, and they were like kind of like judging him on how he was eating his popcorn because he was just grabbing it and like throwing it at his face. Yeah, throwing
He's
it
that
at his
type of popcorn eater.
He was like throwing it at his face.
My dad's like that though. Like I've seen him like
that was
go
old
like
school.
that.
Yeah, my dad used to do that too. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Tom Cruise is in his 60s, so
Yeah, está viejito.
so I could see him doing that. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm not. I get
Yeah.
that, right?
Half of it goes in your mouth.
Yeah, the rest is on the floor.
See, so All right. You give it 2 thumbs up, Jerry?
2 thumbs up, man. Great movie. You guys got to go watch
Great
it.
movie. All right. So follow us on our social medias. We have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and X, and we have full episodes on YouTube and Spotify. Jerry, thank you for co-hosting with me. And thank you all for staying to the end of the episode, and we'll see you all next Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.